I think this has everything. It's got a great story. I think it's, as I say, it's got a lot of comedy. It's got great dancing. It's very moving as well.
It's a heartrending tale set in this very turbulent time in our history. So it's very real about the miners' strike. And in the midst of all this, there's this brilliant young boy who can dance, and it's his way out of all the mess and all the struggle.
It's a very English musical, and that's its joy, I think. It's very, very particular, and I don't think you know, it's not something that you can say, well, if we go somewhere, we just change it and put it in another context, in another country.
It doesn't shy away from the brutality of this situation and how it was, and how to some extent it still is.
Solidarity, solidarity, solidarity forever. Don't worry, lads, we're on your side. Solidarity forever.
It's sheer theatrical glamour, but that's something I think we do have in this country. You know, yes, there's all the gritty reality, but there's a lot of hope, and there's a lot of just embracing the joy of life.
It's probably the nicest jobs I've ever done, and one of the most enjoyable jobs I've ever done, because you never get bored. Partly because there's so many different children in the show.
Sometimes you think about it and it's like, I'm in a West End musical, and then you realise how amazing it is to be in a musical.
I've never really thought about it. I'm always so nervous about doing the show, and I always think about the audience, but I've never actually took time to look at the show. And people will come and say, oh, yeah, I really enjoyed it, but I'll never know. I'll never know, really.
Every Billy and Michael do it differently, and every Debbie. So sometimes you forget what they do if you're used to perform with one Billy or Michael, and then it's really weird when they do something different.
We've known each other from such a young age now, because it's been so long, so many years, and yeah, we're all best mates.
It's not a bloody tea dance, man. Just hit him on the head.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Go on, whack the little bastard.
Oh!
Oh, for God's sake.
It's really weird thinking back to the first rehearsals and then thinking back to the first show.
I often do look back to when we first come, and it's strange to think that it's been nearly 2 years now, and I mean 3 including auditions, and it's been a big chunk of your life, and it's been great to participate in.
It's not that they are very certain of what they're doing. There's no element of them messing about or anything like that. They're very committed, and they're totally brilliant.
They're all terribly talented. I mean, the ballet girls, I mean, the Michaels, the Billies, the tall boy, small boy, they're all very good. But also, they're really kind of focused children. There's no precociousness. There's no anybody being spoiled.
Well, we wake up and we do so many hours of school and tutoring, but then at 2 o'clock we have rehearsals for 3 hours, which could be anything from tap to street jazz, acrobatics, Pilates, or all different types to keep us fit.
The Billies have ballet, we might do tap and things like that, just to keep your stamina up so you've got enough energy for the show. And then you just do the show at night and come home and go to sleep.
5, 6, 7, 8. We have got you. No. Who's there? Boo. No need to cry. It's only dance.
If there is a message in the show, it's that wonderful thing of, art can kind of set you free in some ways, and you don't have to be pigeonholed and say, boys play football and box and girls dance. It's a wonderful message.
Completely different to my life before. I mean, I've never danced before, and then I had to learn tap, and it's completely changed, and it's opened my eyes to the world of theatre, really, to be honest.
I think being on stage is the best feeling ever. Is when all the audience are clapping for you, it gives you a buzz completely, and you just get your hair just stand up and everything.
Everybody that's involved is all kind of at the top of their game. And it just so happens that, it's like relationships sometimes, it's meeting the right person at the right time. And I just feel that all these talented people have come together at the right time.